Good morning, everyone. This is Paige with your daily intuitive message for December 9th, 2024. Your quote or positive quote for this morning is where your focus goes, your energy flows. So that again is just encouraging you to look at what your thoughts are, look at what you're manifesting and creating with those thoughts and how that's translating into your current reality. And if you don't like what you see in your reality, how can you change that? How can you create and generate energy that goes in the direction of where you want things to go? The crystal that I am recommending for today in to help or aid with that quote is fluorite. So this helps with decision making, getting clear on your intentions. You can also keep this by your bedside, and you can also wear it as jewelry. Comes in many different forms, and they're not all this small. They're also either purple or brown and green as well. So let's get started with your cards for today. So I'm going to start off with my Mystic Mondays Tarot. See what messages come in for the theme for today, December 9th. What do our viewers need to see, please? December 9th, 2024. What do we need to focus on today, please? All right. So first out is Five of Cups reversed. So some of you watching this may be or maybe coming out of a lack mindset. So usually the Five of Cups upright is when you are focusing on what's been lost, what you don't have. You're grieving things from the past that you used to have and you don't have now. But you are coming out of this energy, right? You are starting to recognize, like, hey, even though things didn't go in the direction that I thought that they would, even though this relationship didn't work out, I'm starting to see the positive changes within myself and the lessons that it taught me that I can carry forward to be different next time, right? To have more wisdom next time. So if there is something in your life that you are still hanging on to, as far as things in the past that you are having a hard time letting go, I would advise that you just grab a piece of paper, grab a journal, and write down what these things are, so that instead of it replaying over and over in your head, you can get very clear as to why you are still thinking about it. And maybe even write that down, like, this is what is still making me feel sad, or still making me feel heavy or down, and why is it making me feel this way? What feelings is this creating in me, and where do I feel this in my body? And then start to think about how you can release this, right? What purpose is it serving for you to keep replaying this over and over in your head, in your mind? And if it is not serving you, and if it isn't helping you to get to the place that you want to go in your life, maybe it's time to let that go, right? Let it be in the past. Your next card that we're going to do is our Psychic Tarot. So just going to shuffle and see what comes out as I'm shuffling for our message for today. What is okay? Didn't even have to finish saying it. So number 2, we have intuition. So something inside of you is trying to get your attention, right? And it can be very easy to be distracted by external things, or feeling like you need to ask, friends and family, what should I do? Is this the right path? What do you guys think I will be good at this? Whatever it is. But when you close your eyes and actually just feel like that inner knowing within yourself, after all the experiences that you've been through and exactly where you are today, you know what is, meant for you and what isn't, right? You know what's working, what's not, and you know the changes that need to happen within yourself, if your reality doesn't look how you want it to currently. So take a look into that. If you don't know what your intuition feels like, I would tell you that um, there are exercises that you can do to build your intuition, right? To start to build that up and to recognize, oh, when something doesn't feel right within me, I actually feel physically sick, or I actually have a rapid heart rate when things don't feel right. For each of us, that's going to feel different. I know for myself personally, my heart rate is very high when something is about to happen. It's almost like I have this feeling like I can feel that something is going to happen. But for each of us, like I said, that's going to look different. So trust your intuition. And I am going to read out of the book for that one. And number 2, again, just cycling back to following that thought of balance in your life. So if you are trying to put a focus of balancing your spiritual self with your physical self, now is the time to do that. Now is the time to start to work on that. All right. So in the book for intuition, it says intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it is a clear message that it is time for you to use your intuition. Give it a chance and you will see how quickly you might be trying to get it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or to fail to acknowledge these insights. Synchronicities or so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase repeated more than once by more than one person? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name or something specific to you that you were thinking of? These are all signs for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek answers from within. Turn inward, where you will find solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use your intuition, you will begin to have a sense not only of the right timing, but you will also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. So this card is also the High Priestess in the tarot. So again, do things to get to know yourself on a deeper level of being able to feel when your body is okay with something and when your body is not okay with something. Sometimes I've done this even in my yoga classes where people are laying down on their mats with their eyes closed, and I just say, hey, think of a situation where you really wanted to say no to something, and then you sit with that thought. You almost put yourself back in that experience, and then you take note of where you're feeling this emotion of no in your body, right? And then likewise, you do the same thing with a situation where you wanted to say yes, right? So when you're laying there with your eyes closed, you think about that situation, put yourself back in that place and time, and think about how that made you feel, right? Feel your way through that and be like, oh, I felt in my heart area, I felt really excited. I felt really passionate. So this is how your body gives you clues, but not only that, but what the card said with external clues, like seeing repeating numbers. I see angel numbers pretty frequently, like 444, 555, 777. All of these can indicate changes that are coming or things that you need to work on within yourself as well. And if you are unsure about those meanings, all you have to do is Google it. So 444 angel number meaning, and it'll tell you, or numerology meaning, and it will bring that up for you as well. All right, let's end with a numerology card since we're talking about numbers. And again, we will shuffle these and see what comes out. What message is meant for our viewers today for December 9th, 2024? Okay, so we got two of them here, change and personal growth. So again, this theme of something new wanting to come in, but you needing to make a shift within yourself to actually help and assist in bringing that in. There are a lot of things that you may have been doing already to kick off this journey, to kick off the person that you want to be, right? To step into that right direction. But just know that behind the scenes, there are things happening synchronistically that maybe you can't even notice. You don't even notice yet. But there are things happening behind the scenes to help manifest this for you. And if there's anything relating to personal growth that you have been wanting to do or to work on, this is encouraging you to move forward with that as well. So let's read this one out of the book. For personal growth, this card indicates a time of significant growth and improvement when you are being encouraged to be the best that you can be. This is the time to ask yourself, who am I? What do I want from my life? And what is preventing me from achieving it? When you ask yourself these questions, observe what comes up. Then acknowledge your mental and physical limitations. Set realistic goals for overcoming them and take the necessary steps to follow through. With your desire and determination, you can reach full potential. In drawing this card, you are being encouraged to investigate anything that helps raise your conscious awareness or enhances your self-esteem. It may be a book, a CD, online seminar, workshop, health program, yoga practice, meditation, or it may just be working with an energy worker, therapist, or life coach. Whatever suits your needs, a step in this direction, regardless of what it is, will set you up for life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward a time of significant growth and improvement. As you improve yourself, you improve the quality of life. As you raise your awareness, you align yourself with Source. This is all you need to make your dreams come true. Your affirmation with that card of personal growth is as I improve myself, I improve the circumstances of my life. All right. This is your daily intuitive message for December 9th. Just to recap, you're coming out of this energy of focusing on what you don't have anymore. You're starting to learn what your intuition is and trust that. Personal growth is on the horizon or already in the works behind the scenes, and this is being orchestrated. All right. And again, the crystal that I am recommending for today is fluorite. Comes in the color green, purple, and brown. I wish you all an amazing day today. Take care.